So we are going to pick right back up and do a couple more simple retrievals. Now, in the last retrieval that we did in the previous video, we were using the where clause, and it compared a numeric field. We pulled the customers whose credit limit was 10,000. When we do a query that involves a character field, like customer number and customer name would be, we have to enclose the value in which the field is being compared in single quotation marks. So let's take a look at how that will actually look. In this example, we want to find the name of customer 148. So we're going to, as always, start with select, and then we're going to list the field, which will be customer name. And we're pulling that customer name from the customer table, but we only want to return the customer name where the customer number is 148. So I'm going to say equals 148, but I do have to enclose 148 in single quotation marks. So now when I run this query, the only customer name that is returned is Al's Appliance and Sport, which if I look back at my customer table, I can see that their customer number is 148. So I want to give you one more example of a simple retrieval. So I'm going to skip over to example 7, which is on page 81 of your book. And in this example, you are asked to list the number, name, credit limit, and balance for all customers with credit limits that exceed their balances. So again, I'm looking at my SQL view. I just created a new query to get here. And I start by using the select clause. And in the select clause, I put the fields that I want returned. And it told me that I want the number, name, credit limit, and balance. So those fields, if I look back at my table, are going to be customer number, customer name, credit limit, and balance. And then I'm still, in this case, pulling from the customer table. And in this case, I only want to return results for all customers that have credit limits that exceed their balances. So again, I'm looking at that credit limit field, but instead of it being equal to something like the example we did that was equal to 10,000, I want the result to be greater than the balance. So now, when I run this, I only get results where the credit limit is greater than my balance.